Today we're going to do a review of the Energizer 2D LED flashlight. Let's look at this. This is a Energizer brand flashlight. I got this on clearance at Kroger. I had a Kroger card. This is not normally the style of light that I would buy, but it was like $4, and I said, you know what, why not? Went ahead and got it, wiped the Kroger card out, and got a few gifts as well. But anyway, this flashlight runs on 2 D cell batteries. It came with batteries. I believe this particular light is discontinued by Energizer, but if you see one in the store, I may be wrong. Pay attention to the head of the light, the LEDs, how they're set up in the reflector. That's going to be your giveaway. You'll see a light that may look just like this, but set up a little bit differently. One single reflector as opposed to 3, and it'll have 6 different looking LEDs in it, set in one style of reflector. But anyway, back to the light. Yeah, it runs on 2 Ds, 2 D cell alkaline batteries. It comes with the batteries. These are the cheapest LEDs you can ever put in a flashlight. They have no cover on them at all. They're just exposed, which is fine, but they are very cheap. This thing's pushing out about 42 lumens. It has one mode. It will run for 10 hours on those 2 batteries, and you've got about 15 meters worth of range. So not too much of range on this light. You're not going to get some good distance out of it, but it does run for quite a while. So this thing is cheap. Let's go ahead and turn the lights off. I'm not even going to step out in the hallway to show you what this thing can do. I'm just going to kind of turn the lights off in here. It actually looks a lot brighter than I thought it would, but you pretty much get the idea. You got a somewhat nice spot that's going to break up after maybe 20 meters, something like that, and that's not going to go much further than that. You've also got a lot of flood on this light to light up a room rather nicely. So, yep. Let's go ahead and take the batteries out of it real quick. Okay. You had a really nice, you got a really nice oversized tail cap switch here. This is really easy to find in the dark. I like that. This has got to be the only Energizer flashlight I've ever seen sold that didn't have Energizer batteries with it. It actually had ever-ready batteries that came with this Energizer light, so that's very odd. I've never seen that before in my life. But whatever. Let's go ahead and put it back together. This light does tail stand. It would be great for emergency situations. You got some decent battery life, 10 hours, so you know, it would put off a little bit of light in a living room or something like that. Some issues I have with this light are the design. I don't like the design of the head of the light, the reflectors, how they're set up, the depth of the reflector. I don't really care for that. This is some very thin aluminum. If you take this end cap off here and I gave it a nice squeeze, it would bend it very easily. You got some really thin plastic here. I think regular these sell for, I got this on clearance for $4, like I said. I think these are like $9 to $10 or something. Regular price, I certainly would not give that for this light. But that's just my opinion. You've also got the battery housing, which is this tube here. It's a little too big diameter for the D cell alkalines. So you got some pretty good rattling in there. Not a big deal, but I notice it, so I thought I'd point it out. That's about it. Every now and then, it doesn't seem to be pushing out as much brightness, and I got to give it a little love tap, and that seems to help. So that's pretty much it. This has been my review of the Energizer 2D LED flashlight. I hope you found it useful. If you got any questions or comments, just let me know.